on YouTube? My name is Ken and welcome back to another video. This video is a continuation of the reviews of the weekly WWE programming. Today we've got WWE SmackDown Live from August 2nd, 2016. We open up the show with Randy Orton, Shane O'Mac and Daniel Bryan backstage. They talk about the Brock Lesnar RKO. They say it was risky, but it was awesome, and there will be repercussions in the future. They show a bunch of security, and Randy's like, is that really necessary? Orton ends up leaving, and Shane O'Mac sends each crew member on their way somewhere, and then Shane O'Mac and Daniel Bryan, well, The Miz comes up and, you know, goes, Daniel Bryan makes an announcement for the three-way New Era match to decide who will face The Miz for the Intercontinental Championship. He actually said Apollo Creed. It's Apollo Crews. Oh, I just said it wrong. Apollo Crews versus Kalisto versus Baron Corbin. And then Dean Ambrose says that he's going to go to the ring and address the #1 contender and talk about Dolph Ziggler. Then we have the intro video, Mauro Ranallo, David Otunga, and JBL on commentary, and WWE Champion Dean Ambrose comes out to a bit of a pop. Ambrose comes out and they have a bit of a back and forth promo with Ziggler comes out. Ambrose put towards a bit of a heel promo. He was saying Mr. Booty Shaker and that he clawed his way to the top, but Ziggler said he started as a cheerleader, and then that got a bit of a pop, and so yeah, it brought out a new side of Ziggler that I thought we were gonna get, because we didn't really have much character development going into the feud after Ziggler won, so we needed a bit of character development, and that happened tonight with Ziggler saying that he is as good as he is, as good as he says he is, and that he's going to prove it. And then Ziggler's just standing there after Ambrose leaves. The lights go out. Bray Wyatt is in the ring, hits him with his sister Abigail. Wyatt picks up the microphone and says, just, you know, about Dolph Ziggler, and then he challenges him to a match, so that if Ziggler wants to prove that he deserves the match, then to face Bray Wyatt tonight, and the winner is the #1 contender. And Wyatt's like, are you really that good? Alright, then we go ahead and have the #1 contender triple threat match between Kalisto, Baron Corbin, and Apollo Crews, which Apollo Crews picks up the victory in a nice little match. Then Corbin attacks Kalisto. Crews comes back for the save. Miz runs in, hits the skull-crushing finale, and then Corbin takes out Miz with the end of days to stand tall. Then it said that we'd have Eva Marie versus Becky Lynch, which never got underway. Eva came out with her big old, what's it called? Her big old entrance, which is really crap. No one likes Eva Marie. Then she gets injured. The trainer comes out. The match is called off. I couldn't really tell if it was real, because it kind of looked like it was a bit real when she was like laughing because it's her debut and like she just got injured. But I'm pretty sure it is fake. And then Eva limps down the steps and is helped to the back. We have the Smack Live table between Renee Young and Carmella. Carmella said she doesn't know if Eva's injury is real and says she's a Kardashian wannabe. Natalya comes out and says that, why are you interviewing Carmella instead of me? And then they have a few words and have a match later on. Next, the Vaudevillains versus the debuting American Alpha. It was a great match, great showcase for American Alpha. The Vaudevillains, you know, just kind of used as a squash team now, and Chad Gable and Jason Jordan picked up the victory in a nice little match. Next, they celebrate, and it goes to the replays. Says that AJ has a message to Cena, which will happen after the commercial. Then Cena and AJ have a nice little promo. Not really little, but it was great. It was great. Now, they talked about soccer mom at the crowd. AJ says he has a message for the C Nation. Cena comes out, and then, you know, AJ was just like, "Why are you here?" Cena delivered a crazy promo. AJ says that he's gonna stand tall, yada yada yada. AJ challenges Cena to a match at SummerSlam. Cena accepts, and he says he needs to teach AJ's ass a lesson, and then that's it. I'd recommend you watch the segment. I can't really explain it that well, but it was a good segment. Next we had Randy Orton vs Fandango, apparently because of Fandango's, he heard what Randy said at Battleground, where Fandango won at WrestleMania 29 against Chris Jericho. Anyway, Orton and Fandango going for a little match, and then they have all the security out there, and finally Lesnar shows up, runs through over the railing, whatever, and F5'S Orton before just leaving. He just straight up leaves, no turning back and all that. Shane O'Mac and Daniel Bryan run down with more security, and everyone goes Suplex City. So yeah, Lesnar was there. Daniel Bryan is backstage on the phone. Actually, before that, Paul Heyman is there, and they leave in a black SUV. Heath Slater appears in the Daniel Bryan little segment, and then which sets up for a match next Tuesday between Rhino and Heath Slater. Bryan says that a medic should be in his office, yada yada yada. So Rhino hits him with a gore, and yeah. So basically, Rhino versus Slater, the winner gets a match, not a match, a SmackDown Live contract. Next, Natalya vs Carmella never got underway because Natalya came out with the mic. She was doing a fabulous New York, yeah, yeah. And then Natalya comes out from behind, you know, just freaking smashes her and then locks in the sharpshooter. And then she keeps it locked, and then Natalya walks off, and that's the end of that. Also, I forgot up here, Renee Young was at the SmackDown panel with Dean Ambrose. Ambrose was like, "Oh, this is weird," and he stands up, he goes on about Dolph Ziggler for a while, then he drops his thing, and then Renee Young tries to catch it, and then whatever. Charlie Caruso tries to interview Randy Orton. Randy Orton just walks off. Then we had Dolph Ziggler vs Bray Wyatt, which I enjoyed the match. I wanted Wyatt to win, but Ziggler won that match, which ultimately sends Ziggler to SummerSlam against, you know who he is, Dean Ambrose. After the match, Ziggler he won, by the way, with a super kick, a few zigzags in there. Yeah, and then he gets up on the turnbuckle. By the way, Ambrose was on commentary. He stands up on the turnbuckle, yells, "This is the real me! Oh, you wanted the real me!" Then Eric Rowan comes out, knocks Ziggler out. Ambrose goes in for the save to help out, to help out Dolph Ziggler, and then Wyatt came. Ambrose fights Wyatt off. Rowan slams Ambrose and kicks him out of the ring. And then Wyatt hits the Sister Abigail on Ziggler. And then SmackDown goes off the air with Rowan and Wyatt posing. Follow the buzzards. And that is how SmackDown ended. That was SmackDown. Wasn't as good. It was probably my least favourite show out of the 4 new era shows so far. Alright guys, I went ahead and had a coughing fit, but just out of nowhere something was in my throat after I finished recording that. So anyway, that is it for this video. Hope you all have enjoyed. If you have, please smack the like button and subscribe button. As I was saying, this was my least favourite of all of the 4 new era episodes, but I still enjoyed it. Anyway, let me know what you thought in the comments down below. I've been Kenny. Until next time, peace.